Good to go? All right. Welcome, everybody, to Season 3, Episode 15. Moti already on Episode 15 of Season 3. Can't believe it. Time is flying. This is Week 14 of NFL Fantasy Football Breakdown, but we are on Episode 15 because, we had that special show heading into the Thursday Detroit Lions against Kansas City Chiefs game. So, again, Season 3, Episode 15 of the Fantasy Guys. We are officially live and ready to get this show on the road. A lot to talk about, a lot to cover. You got a lot of big fantasy football implications. This is officially playoff or bust week. This is that week where, teams are scratching and pulling to get into the playoffs. If you are in those situations, good luck. That's why we're here to help you. Hold us accountable. We'll take on the yelling, the screaming, whatever you might have for us. We're willing to sacrifice it because we're going to try to give you the best advice possible. So shoot away your questions. Obviously, we're going to talk Detroit Lions. I said last week the magic number was 3. I was hoping Green Bay was going to lose to KC, but they ended up beating them. So really, for real, our magic number is 3 officially, without even expecting anybody to lose. If the Lions win 3 more games, we officially clinch the division for the first time in 30 years. So that's something that we got to keep an eye on. Looking forward to talking about Detroit Lions. Even going to talk about the LOL League. Got the championship game this coming Wednesday, the 40 and over or 35 and over, whatever you want to call it. Should be exciting. Big bro Moti's team is in the championship as well. And it's going to be a great battle, man. I can see it. If 2 teams that deserve to be there, so it should be a great game. First of all, let me go ahead and give a shout out to Big Bro Motis. You guys can see him in the camera. He's in the building today. We actually do have a couple more people coming a little bit late, but they will be here. We got, Tony. Tony coming on Tony time. Shout out to Tony. Then we got Mookie coming back, sitting in the same seat. He almost had us tearing up yesterday. Had some great conversations, talking about the importance of parents. But today, hopefully, we got a lot more laughs coming soon, inshallah, with Mookie. That's the kind of person he is, really. 99% of the time, Mookie will laugh. And Yusuf showed where he would be sitting right there. Shout out to everybody. First of all, let's go ahead and say be sure to follow us on all of our socials, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, as well as TikTok, all under Oz Media. You can listen to our shows on Apple and Spotify podcasts under Oz Media. If you want to call in, Nader, the number is 313-306-1750. Again, 313-306-1750. We also got to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. We appreciate them and all that they do. Juice Box, Qahwah House, Specialty Medical Center. You got BC Adhesives. You got the Balkan House. And you got Hanley International Academy, as well as Unique Coney Island. So let's go ahead and give a shout out to the place that we always shout out first is Unique Coney Island. We appreciate Sambo and Nate and everybody over there. And then we're going to officially get this show on the road. Stay tuned. We have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. So shout out to Unique Coney Island.
All right, Yusuf, I'm looking for a place for some unique food.
It sounds like you're trying to go to Unique Coney Island.
It sounds like you're right. Unique Coney Island is famous for their original unique pita, homemade chicken lemon rice, unique chicken qalaba, shawarma, gyro, and much more. They also now have a rewards program where every 100 points you get $7 off your next meal. They currently have 2 locations, one in Sterling Heights and one in downtown Detroit. So if you're looking for a place that has unique foods, be sure to stop by Unique Coney Island.
All right, we're officially back. Like I said, Mookie and Tony should be walking in any minute now. And we'll get the conversations going. But, while we're here, Moti, it's a good time to quickly touch on something that's going to be happening this Wednesday, which is the LOL League Championship. First of all, what are your thoughts on the game this past Wednesday? And then we're gonna jump into what are you looking forward to this coming Wednesday? So, what are your overall thoughts against the former champs, Team Fujo and Motir and Maher and them? What were your overall thoughts on that game?
Good team. Team Mega Powers is a good team. The best 3-point shooting team in the league. We knew it was gonna be a challenge, but we got it done. It was the third time we beat him this year, and it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
For sure.
Our team was resilient. They came to play, honestly, all of us, our MO is defense and rebounding, but we stress defense a lot every week. that's our bread and butter. And we got it done the second half. It was a close game the whole game till the second half until we turned up. Some say my first half buzzer beater 3 was a game changer.
It was. It definitely was.
And
momentum,
Yeah, definitely a momentum change because we were down by 6. And then that 3 made it a 3-point lead and going to the half, and we were kind of hype a little bit. And,
yeah.
And as you were there, we discussed, come on, guys, let's stop playing around. Let's clamp down. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this victory. Let's achieve our goals. Remember our goals?
From the beginning of the year.
From the beginning of the year, yeah. And as far as the championship game, man, these guys, Team Sunny is a very good team also. Deserving to be in championship game also. Since the beginning of the year, Team AB and Team Sunny were always that 1-2. It was a prediction that we're gonna make it to the championship game.
Yeah.
And it happened. And I think that I think that's what makes the league good is when the top 2 teams actually make the championship and play for the championship.
For sure, for sure. And a lot of people are looking forward to that game.
Yeah.
I think the whole league is looking forward to that game, to be honest with you. I think some people in the league were looking forward to you guys making a championship than their own team making a championship, to be honest with you. Yeah. I'm just messing around a little bit. But all jokes aside, I think it's going to be, inshallah, a great game. It should be a fun one. Looking forward to that. And, you want to give us any game plans, or are you going to just keep it as, the goal?
We're definitely our game in the regular season versus Team Sunny. It was a battle that game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt like we lost that game as a team. Missed a lot of easy shots. I think the final score was like 40-36. So it was a very close game, very low scoring game. So. We just gotta correct those mistakes. Obviously, in the championship game, there's pressure, and hopefully, we stay composed and we stick to our better and brother, and get the job done.
Well, we have Mookie showing up here. He's in the building today. Make sure you could bring that mic closer, however way you want it, Mookie, and lift it up. And you're gonna bring that closer a little bit too, so you can just sit back. You could bring the whole stick closer. You know what I'm saying? There you go. That's good. There you go. All right. So Mookie's been in the building, rocking his Raiders gear.
You know it.
The Raiders. All right. He's here. I don't know if you're here to talk about the Raiders. You all right, man?
The Raiders, man.
He got heartburn.
That's the Raiders.
We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
What's good? Talk to me, Mookie, man. What's new? What's your prediction for this championship game on Wednesday? By the way, Mookie, on the show yesterday, on the show today, and then on Wednesday, inshallah, him and Tony will be doing play-by-play. We're not going to be going live, but we'll be posting it later. But shout out to Mookie. We appreciate him and his support, as always. But, what are you looking at, man? What are you seeing in this game coming up this Wednesday?
Oh, man, it's going to be a great matchup. Happy for Moti, happy for Cal, happy for AB. Good guys. All deserving rings.
Yeah.
Cal's due, man. Cal's been top 2, top 3 player in the league since they started this. But it's not going to be an easy matchup, man. Hey, man, the other side is well-disciplined,
Yeah.
Not a disciplined player. Kamal is a great player. Sonny's, it's all about which Sonny's going to show up, man. Sonny shows up, it's going to be a good one. So, I like to see a close game. But I don't know, man. It's going to be a second half matchup. In the first half, I think it's going to be everybody's going to be jittery. It's going to be a close game, and then it's going to be whoever shows up in the second half.
Yeah, whoever wins the second half is going to win that game. Inshallah, I mean, it's going to be a fun game, man. It's going to be a fun game. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, that's what the league is all about, right? It's to get to this point and then hopefully have a great game. So with that said, let's now talk some football, all right? There's a lot going on. And so what I like to start off with is debate time. I have questions that we can debate and see and basically any topics that may be happening in the NFL that are hot right now. And one of the biggest ones that I recently saw is going into this week, the most favored player to win the MVP is now Brock Purdy of the San Francisco 49ers, okay? I guess this could be a two-part question. Is he the favorite? And then does he deserve to even be in the conversation? Motzi, I'll start off with you. Is he the favorite right now in your eyes to win
Nader
MVP?
Elite.
Oh, we got a Nader, super duper elite Nader. All right, we got a phone call. It's actually a great time to call. Shout out to Nader. We appreciate Nader and all that he does. Nader, super duper elite. What's going on?
Good morning, guys.
How are you, sir?
Good, good.
What's
I'm good.
what's new in Nader's world?
Well, are we going to talk about the championship on Wednesday?
Yes, we were just chatting about it, and talk to me, Nader. What's your
Well,
what do you see, man? What do you
prediction?
see in this game? Yeah, prediction. What do you see in this game? What's the outcome?
I see we've only seen Kamal at 10% of what he can do. I think in this championship game, you're going to see about 50%, which is going to probably be 30 to 35 points by Kamal.
No, come on. That's not his style,
Oh,
man.
yeah, I predict. This is my prediction.
That's not his
Kamal's gonna have
style.
a
That's not his
really-
style. That's not his style.
That will be in this championship game.
Hey,
yes.
Chris Paul never dropped 40. Did he ever drop 40?
And probably New Orleans days.
Probably in high school.
Hey,
Hey, listen. Hey, Nader.
We've all watched Kamal, and we know he can drop a lot of points in different leagues. We haven't seen him really do that in this league, but I think a championship game. It's a different ball game.
Hey, Nader. This Moe Oz Media.
Oh, hi, Moti.
Hey, listen, man. I'm very disappointed in that comment because as a member of Nader Nation, cuz.
Well, I didn't give you my prediction of who's gonna win. I just told
My
you. that he's
bad.
gonna-
My bad. I'm jumping. My bad.
Yeah,
Go
but
ahead. Continue.
But he is gonna win, though. He is gonna win. But
Oh.
I mean, if Kaman's dropping 30 to 35, more than likely his
yeah.
team is winning the game. But I don't agree that that's probably going to happen because you got Khaled El Jahmi, Mr. Defensive Player of the Year, going to be checking Kaman. Not saying Kaman is not going to get his, but 30, 35 is pushing it.
I watched him on Friday. Unbelievable defense.
Yeah, man, he's very good, man. He's very good.
18 and over. In the 18 and over.
Yeah, like, it's not easy to score, but especially when somebody's in your face while you're shooting 95% of the time, which is what Khaled does. And
My man, he is not dropping no 30, 35. What's wrong with this guy, man?
yeah.
Okay,
uh,
listen. If you watch, listen to me. I'm telling you, there's going to be foul trouble. I really see that.
That's a disciplined
your
team, man. That's a very disciplined team
I'm
defensively.
telling you, you're gonna see a foul trouble on Moti's team. You're gonna see a lot. I'm telling you.
All right.
That's my prediction.
No, I mean, listen, I respect it.
I'm new to this basketball thing, so I'm just giving you my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, Tony
And then
just walked in, too.
There will be an all-star game, but not really all-stars. Just just people that want to sign up for a game before the championship.
Are you driving right now? You by Belial?
No, I'm right here. I'm at home. I have to go. I'm at home. Why?
It sounds like, there might be a pull something or behind you. But, hey, Nader, Tony's here, by the way, and he wanted to say hello. Like you said earlier, he came a little late, like kind of like the
season.
No, the lobs that you throw into Nader.
Actually, you know what? I
Passes.
watched a movie. I watched a movie last night. I recommend it. It's called Killers of the Flower Moon.
Mm-hmm.
And it reminded me of Fahmy because it was back in the 1920s.
Yeah.
Really good movie about.
We don't have Cinemax. We don't have Cinemax.
It's I think it's on pay-per-view.
Because of the 1920s.
We don't have CW50.
CW50.
Hey, Nader, talk to us about this All-Star game coming up, too, by the way. What's going on? Are you an All-Star, Nader?
I should be MVP.
There you go. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, I should have been MVP.
Yeah, it was a very disappointing season, if you
I
ask
really
me.
think
I mean, it
that,
was one of those situations where, you had one guy trying to talk over the other.
You talking about our team?
Wait,
Oh, you talking about
on
your
our
team?
team?
Hey, it was definitely Nader's team.
No. Listen, Fahmy deserves comeback player of the year.
Stop.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
And
I agree.
think
I came
that-
back last year.
Oh, you played last year?
Yeah, but he wasn't 100%. Now, I still think he's not.
He's still not 100%. 100%.
Who is?
but,
Who is?
I am.
Nader
That
handcuffed
says
me.
a lot.
Nader handcuffed
Yeah.
me this week, this year on the court.
I
and it was,
did. But then he reversed the roles and handcuffed me. But that's a different.
That's
topic.
true.
That's another show.
It was a coup.
That's another. That's my maybe 3 or 4 shows that we need to talk about that. But no, I watched him in the 30 and over, and I think that really helped him. That built his confidence up for the 35 and over. I know people they really don't like people playing in both leagues. I don't know why, but I think it's good for a lot of players to play in both leagues.
I agree.
I think with confidence and playing time and I didn't even know Fahmi played defense till I watched him in 30 and over.
Wow.
Yeah.
All
No,
season.
He was definitely clamping down.
All
Are
season.
we,
I don't play
so-
defense.
So
On Nader's
fantasy.
team.
Look,
Yeah. What's a fantasy? You have a fantasy question, Nader?
yeah. I have that running back. The
From
running
Miami?
back for Miami, and I keep bringing him up. I can't pronounce his name.
A-Chain.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know whether to play him this week or.
You play him every single week from now until the rest of the
No.
season.
Okay. All right.
Flat
because
out.
I do have Singletary, and he's had a few 20-plus games this year.
Yeah, but when Damian Pierce came back, his touches are starting to drop a little bit.
Okay, so
I know you.
leave Swift,
sure.
Swift, Gibbs, and Ashante.
Yes.
All right.
Hey, you're a funny guy, Nader. But
Hey, is
listen,
my cousin on the show or no?
no, not this week. He'll be back soon, inshallah.
They got practice
Yeah.
Oh,
without
practicing,
Mo
yeah.
T.
So wait, before I go,
Yeah.
what's your predictions?
I mean,
Well, I know Motis. What's your prediction, Omar?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really believe, that AB's team is built for this one game moment right here. They match up pretty well against Sonny's team. I think you just gotta contain Kamal as best as you can. You got AB on Sonny, probably maybe Moti on Fantas, so it should be some great matchups. I think the mismatch comes with
Has not been confirmed. Go ahead.
the mismatch comes with the Nagy brothers, man, and I think they're the ones
Yeah.
that they're gonna hopefully take it over the top. So I can see like a 5-point win for Moti's team, Team AB's. I'm sorry, Team AB's team. I don't know what the final score is gonna be, like 47-42,
Ooh, I got
Oh,
I got
okay,
48,
okay.
43.
48. Oh, wow, right
I
on
have-
side.
Oh, wow.
We have to
I have
adjust
43,
this.
48.
Oh, we have
I
to
have
adjust
40.
this.
I have 40.
We have to
25.
adjust this.
Wow.
Go ahead and move that. We gotta move some stuff. We gotta run an ad. We gotta run
Wow.
an ad.
Yeah,
Hey,
run an
Sonny
ad.
just came in, Nader. Sonny and Billy just walked in, Nader. So this is funny.
Wow.
We're gonna run
Hey,
an
well,
ad. We're gonna run an ad
Hey,
right quick.
I have Sonny's team winning 40 to 25.
This is hilarious. 40 to 25.
Billy
That's
buckets.
crazy. All right. Well, listen.
right,
We're
guys.
gonna run an ad right quick just so we can get these seats comfortable, and then we're gonna get
Okay.
things rolling. All right.
Yeah.
So shout out to
Alrighty. You
Juice
guys-
Box.
Hey.
Take it easy, Nader. Yeah. Hold on one second. Shout out to Juice Box. All right, Yusuf, I want you to envision this with me, okay? Imagine you just had a long day at work, and all you want is a nice, cool, refreshing drink to top it all off. Do you know where you stop by at, Yusuf?
It's got to be Juice Box.
It's definitely Juice Box. If you're looking for a place with the best smoothies, milkshakes, ice cream, cereal bars, and slushies, then Juice Box is your one-stop shop. You can try things like their Biscoff or Nutella shakes, crepes, watermelon blasts, strawberry burst, or mango smoothies. And if you're looking for a place to hang out, they have a comfortable outdoor patio/courtyard area that you and your friends can enjoy while trying those delicious drinks. So be sure to stop by Juice Box. They have a Hamtramck location right there on Joseph Campo, with more locations coming soon. You'll be sure to leave there with a big smile on your face. You'll also be able to order your drinks from the new Juice Box app, which will also be coming soon. It will be downloadable on all of your smartphone devices. All right, we're back. I think we should be good to go with all the cameras and stuff like that. Yusuf, I think maybe you have to back up that main camera a little bit more. But other than that, we should be good to go. All right, so as you guys can see, this is like, poof. Next thing you know, we have 6 people in the studio today. And believe it or not, we were breaking down the game. We were about to move on to fantasy, but we can't do that now at this point because now we have to make sure we go back and get everyone's opinions on this situation. So first of all, we got Sonny in the building, okay? Sonny is representing, obviously,
Captain
Team
Sonny.
Captain Sonny. He's here, ready to get his predictions on. And then we got Billy Buckets, who, went down to Sonny's teams in the semis. Good game. But Billy's also in the building today, as you guys all know. Billy was doing his thing as well. So with that said, let's start off with you, Sonny. Congratulations on making it to the championship. Like I said, if you can, just remember, try to hold on to the mic whenever you talk. And then, what are your thoughts, man? Like, what's First of all, that game against Billy's team, give us an overview, a recap of it, and then maybe give us like a prediction of this game on Wednesday.
Well, thanks for having me. Well, surprise.
Yes.
Well, where do I start? With last week's game, that was very interesting. We had to adjust after late in the first half. It was Billy is a force out there that it just disrupts your entire game plan. So when you come into a game and you're in a semifinal, you're trying to win the game. The point is to win the game, not to get fancy or anything. And when you see someone disrupting, you have to kind of switch up, and that's what we did. We kind of adjusted. We wanted to bring Billy out. However, it's like we had no success driving to the hole. We just he stood there and
Clogged the lane.
And we did what we had to do to win. It's not really a proud thing to do during a game. We're a very prideful team, but we also pride ourselves on discipline and getting that dub, and that's what we wanted to do that game. But as far as going into the championship, like they had goals. I know AB written them on a secret piece of paper and put it in the vault. AB, if you need help with going through the checklist, the messed up checklist, let me know. We can go through it again together. However, there's another X going on that checklist coming this Wednesday. He's been very quiet. Have you ever heard AB Abraham quiet, silent in chats? He doesn't even go to work anymore. He's been at home meditating for the past week.
He's been focused. He's getting focused.
Listen, he's getting focused. He needs a lot more than focus, okay? Defense. Is that what you said earlier? I heard you. I was listening to you.
Moti,
Yeah.
I as a tiger right now. Look at Moti. I can see
Hey, let me tell you something. If you
He's
want to talk
sleeping.
about defense,
We need to put somebody between Moti and Sonny.
We clamped them.
Why is he
last
clenching
time
his
we
fist?
played against them. So you guys better come correct, as Bosch would say. Come correct this game, because it's not going to be easy for any of you guys.
Hey, shout out to Sonny, by the
I
way,
appreciate
man.
that, Sonny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Come correct.
Hey, I like Sonny, man. Sonny's a funny guy. Billy Buckets, what's going on from the outsider's perspective? What's your predictions going into this big game this coming Wednesday?
I know, I'm conflicted, right? Because I want to see AB, Cal fighting for the Allah, and Moti and the Shabab get a championship. And I'm kind of bittersweet with this team right here. That's why Sonny's wearing the number 15. That's how much time he took off the clock. I'm conflicted, right? To me, it doesn't matter who wins. But if I did have to think, he's the champion. Kamal has accolades. Ferris has accolades. I think it's their turn. They should get some championships. But to me, it doesn't matter who wins, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to be a good game.
Does Fantas have a championship in the 35? He doesn't. Does
Yeah, he got
The
one.
30.
No,
Yeah,
come
30.
on,
I'm talking about this is a
35.
different league.
Doesn't
No.
matter. 30.
Yeah, it matters. Yeah, it matters.
No,
Well,
it's
Kamal
all-
doesn't have one in the 35 millimeter
not.
either. But
It's
yeah,
all LOL affiliated. So
it is LOL.
Second season.
No, for sure.
I mean, so for me, it doesn't really matter who wins. It's going to be a great game. And, I mean, it's execution. Who I think is the better team, I think they're a better team. I think they have the better player, right? The best player in the league. So it's all about who executes and who's more disciplined. And obviously they have Sonny. And they have Ferris.
Overall, no, I don't agree.
They're a better team together.
Overall, I don't think they have the better player overall.
Yeah, they do.
Offense,
Hey,
defense.
Malahi, just to let you know, next time you call Kamal, Chris Paul, we're going to have a problem, okay? I'm come down to Hamtram, we're going to have a problem.
Is
Man,
Chris,
listen, red is
Chris
not
Paul
your
a bad
color.
player?
Red is not your color.
Why do you call him? Why do you call him Chris Paul? I didn't
He
catch
said it
that.
earlier. He
No,
knows what he said.
he
He
said,
knows what he said.
he says he's not gonna
As
get
Chris Paul
30.
to drop 35.
Yeah.
I heard him.
You see Kamal dropping 35?
He can.
I mean, he can. He's done it in a 30 and over. Kamal's a great player, man. Everybody knows this.
I
The
think-
best overall,
I'm going to defend my guy. I'm going to defend my guy.
Kamal is for sure the best player overall. I don't know where you're going with that.
I said
He's talking about
defense,
overall,
overall,
defensively,
defense,
like
offensively,
complete player.
yeah, Kamal.
No,
I
he don't
don't-
play defense.
I think.
Kamal don't play defense.
I think a lot of people.
It's fine. We don't want him to play defense. But here's the thing. We'll play defense for him. But for you to say to compare him to Chris Paul, like Chris Paul in the NBA
not a
amongst
bad
the elites.
What's wrong with Chris Paul?
Listen. We know.
it was a
we know
shot,
Chris Paul.
Mookie.
Talk
Come
about
on.
right now or
Okay.
Chris Paul in prime?
And Mike and AB's been calling him
I'm a big
Michael
Chris
Jordan.
Paul fan.
Hey Kamal, if you're watching, AB's been calling you Michael Jordan all season as a mockery. So make sure you come out Wednesday correct.
I mean, it's a championship
You're hyping
game.
up- you're
I don't
hyping
think
up Kamal.
Kamal needs any motivation. It's the number one versus the number two. Everybody's done exactly what they needed to do to get to this point. AB's checked off all of them except what, the undefeated season. But I mean, that's gonna be tough to come by anyway. Regardless, you guys did beat them in the regular season, but they were the number 1 seed.
What was the final score?
They were, like, I mean, offensively, defensively, their rating is up there with anybody. We all know they're a great team. You guys know they're a great team. They respect you guys the same.
No, we
it's gonna
respect
be
them 100%. We definitely have a lot of
it's gonna
respect
be
for
a
that
great
team.
game. I mean, this is exactly from the draft where AB took Cal instead of Camel. This is it started off there and it's gonna end there, and that's just the way it should
You're
be.
absolutely right, Tony. I do have a lot of respect for Moti and his team and everyone else. It's going to be a great game, but at the end of the day, all they're going to get is another Defensive Player of the Year trophy. They're not going to get anything else.
Oh, well,
Hey, he can add them up every season. It's not going to count to a championship. Just know that.
Hey, who's your MVP, Sonny?
All I'm saying, huh?
Who's your MVP there?
My MVP, Kamal is my MVP, 100%. 100%. Look, Khalid is up
Why
there.
you say that? Because he's carried the weaker team, or why do you say that?
It's.
I mean,
You're right. We are a weaker team. You're right. We our record proves that we're a weaker team, but then we beat you guys. So
Who has it?
MVP because he makes the team better. I mean,
Mind your side.
we
Hey,
can't do some
mind
of the
your
things
side.
that we're doing on the offensive side right now. Even some of the defensive side where he places you, he just controls the games very, very well.
Shout out
I
to
mean,
Kemal. Shout out to
We
Kemal.
did what we did against Billy's team in
Or what you didn't do, lack thereof, you mean?
listen, if
bro,
someone
if
wants you to win,
anything,
it's not a pretty win.
what they did is they neutralized the force. That's all they needed to do.
Yeah, that was
they
Kamal.
they
Oh,
like
it was
if
more
there's
our
if
fault.
there's
We didn't
if there's
adjust.
Kamal,
water
watch.
if there's water,
build it
gushing and exactly
But
that.
don't
and-
say damn because you get a technical.
well, here's the
Water
thing.
dam.
Here's the thing. You guys didn't adjust.
Billy
At the end of the
Bucket.
day, they came with a game plan. They adjusted to it because,
agree.
like you guys were doing things that, probably was going against that. And they neutralized you.
Listen, man, I could sit here for an hour and talk to you about this. All right.
Why are we talking about that
They
game, bro?
neutralized the big ticket.
I'm going.
They went to court. They fought the ticket and they got it.
Appealed.
Absolutely.
Expunged.
I mean, whatever. Expunged.
Yeah.
I'm
Call
gonna-
it what you want. Exiled.
I'm gonna make this
kicked
quick.
out.
I'm gonna make this quick. We can go ahead and move on forward. For
Well,
me-
they're moving forward. You're not.
Look who's speaking. Look who's talking. Right.
I don't call myself the big ticket and all these fines and
You're-
all this.
No, I don't call
Hey,
myself-
listen, I like
Are
you.
you done?
Don't let me.
Hey,
Don't
hey,
get on my
hey,
bad
guys,
side.
guys,
Let me
guys,
You won't let me
guys.
speak.
We were on a team together, remember?
This is the issue.
Team.
We were on a team together.
Oh, okay.
He's letting me down right now, like he did the first season he drafted me. Please.
100%. Ditto.
Listen, for me personally, I mean, I saw it and I get it, but for me, just me, I don't know, I can't speak for anybody else. All due respect to everybody in the league.
Respectfully.
For me, it's just a 40 and over league. It's not that serious to not play, right? You play to
It's
play.
nice to win.
I mean, it's nice to win for sure.
Yeah, you
but,
always
win
but
to
you
win.
play to win. So when you have me, this is my personal opinion. When you have the best player in the league on the other side, if I have Kamal's attributes on the court and his mechanics and skills, I don't care if you throw a quadruple team on me.
Yeah, but
I'm
we
going to
can
get
say the
40,
same
50.
thing
I'm going
about
to beat
you.
you.
No,
that
no,
way.
no, no.
We can
Stop
say the
it,
same
man.
thing about
No,
you.
So you know what?
I mean,
if I would have heard
Come
you
on,
talk
come
like
on.
this, I would have taken. I would have went a different route with my number one pick.
Dave,
No, I'm just
Don't
saying.
make me
Dave.
start thinking. I tore my ACL carrying you that season.
Listen, all I'm saying is it's a 40 and over league. It ain't that serious to not play.
I think it's serious. I think if you would have won, you wouldn't be saying these things. But
Hey.
let me just tell you something.
But I don't even think we lost because of that. I don't even think we lost because of that. We still
like I
have.
said earlier, he's a force. He changed our game plan.
I don't even
came
think we
in,
lost because of that.
We were gonna throw
What?
some screens.
We didn't lose
game
'cause of
planned.
that.
We came in. We were gonna attack them, and we couldn't get anything done because he was just clogging up the paint, like you said. And he's
Floaters.
talking about Kamal, the caliber player. He shouldn't do that. Blah blah blah. It's like
I'm
he
not
set
saying-
these- he set these unknown standards. Okay, unknown. I'm gonna call them unknown because I've never knew these standards existed. Okay, all I
Kamal
know
is a
is
dog,
either
man. I
win
don't know what you guys
or a
talk.
loss. I don't care about Kamal or this guy or this guy. We don't have that kind of thing on our team. We play as a one unit. We play to get the
No, it's very good of you
Kamal
guys.
is
Yeah.
just another player on the team.
No, he ain't.
Okay.
He's the main player in the team.
I mean, here's the thing, right? If
He
you
said
guys
no,
had the
he
lead,
said, you
they
don't
don't
try to
have
take
that
the
game plan.
effort
They
from
can't
the
keep
rest
that same game plan.
Listen, to
Holding
me.
the ball.
We didn't even lose because of that. We lost because of horrendous technicals.
Uh-huh.
And at the end of the stretch, we had a few chances to tie it or to get close to it, or one possession, and we just didn't execute. That's all it was. But what I'm just saying is, for me, it ain't that serious. It's 40 over league, dude. Why are you wasting 10 minutes off the clock, 15 minutes off the clock?
Yeah, but you
That's
don't
all I'm
want to.
saying.
You don't want to talk about the caliber.
You know
Let's
what's
keep it about the
mind-boggling
game
about
and
this
about the
league?
team. You don't want to talk about the player. How about that? Don't mention the player, because now if you want to talk about Kamal, he's high caliber. Great, he's high caliber. We love that. But we can talk about your high caliber too.
No, I'm not. I'm not compared to him. Come
Okay,
on,
no. Stop. You're selling yourself short.
No.
No,
You're
he's
the big
not.
ticket.
He's not.
You're the big
He's
ticket.
not
Come on.
selling himself short.
Habibi.
You're the big ticket. You call yourself the big ticket.
I don't call my people call me big.
Well, actually,
Stop.
we call you the big ticket, and now you're saying you're not.
Well,
the
I'm
big
talking
ticket because
about
Kamal
in
is there?
comparison to
I don't
K-Dog.
get it.
Kamal is right here, man. I'm right here.
You have to understand what we're looking at. I'm looking at on one side. You're saying, call me big. I'm the big ticket. Everybody respects me. I clog the paint. I do this. I'm defensive player. Blah blah blah. And
Shaq
then
and
another
Kobe.
player is saying, hey,
Shaq and
this
Kobe.
guy is too elite for him
Who?
to do such a thing.
Shaq and Kobe.
Who's
You
Shaq and
can't-
Kobe?
You can't. There's a messed up
Big
scale
fella,
there, buddy.
Shaq, Kamal is Kobe.
All right, what were we about to
I
say?
love
What's,
K.
what's interesting?
Shout out
about
I
to
this
K.
said what's interesting about this league is you have players that play together, they try to make it work, and it doesn't work, and then the next year they run it back with the same players.
Like
I
who?
don't
Who you talking
understand.
about? Who you
What
talking
the-
about?
Hey, listen.
He's talking about team BG.
No. I ain't talking about.
Call them out. Who you
Motsi,
talking about?
Motsi,
There's only one team that does it. Everybody knows who
No,
you're
No,
talking
no, no,
about.
no. He's
lot
talking
of
about
people-
BG
Say it
and
with your
insert
chest.
name here.
I didn't say BG's
He
name.
can't play with anybody.
I'm just saying, a lot of people they say this is not going to work, and the next year they draft the same.
Shout out to BG, man. Shout out to BG, my brother, committee member, ex-captain. I love BG.
All right, Moti, what were you about to say?
Yeah, I mean, I know we got to go back to fantasy,
Yeah.
but real quick, shout out to Kamal. He's the best player in the league.
100%.
He is Michael Gordon. And at the end of the day, I would like to extend an invite to Sonny to come to the championship party, inshallah. So will you accept on live?
He's gonna be there
Win or
regardless,
lose.
right?
Win or lose.
Oh, you're talking about that.
He ain't coming if they lose.
No, I'm
I
hosting.
know what
I'm
he's
hosting.
saying.
Oh, okay, so y'all winning.
I'm
Oh, okay,
gonna
That's
host.
right.
he ain't coming. He's gonna be cussing out Fantas by then. No, he ain't coming.
No, we don't have that kind of relationship. You guys, it's misleading. It's a mirage out there. The relationship between me and Fantas, it's a big mirage. Trust me. However, I think I'll do the same thing you're doing, and I'll extend the invitation to you
Oof!
as well.
I'll accept.
If that happens,
accept.
we can shake on it.
I'll accept.
Because I'll be honest with you, where we're going is a lot better than where you guys are going.
Hey, listen, mine's that Knights of Columbus. I ain't gonna
listen,
lie.
Knights of Columbus is good.
I like
hey,
it.
this is a halal
We're-
show, guys.
Hey.
Chill out.
We're
This is a
gonna-
halal show.
No, they
Listen,
have
we're
had
going
Guys.
menu.
We're going.
I know.
Hey, at the end of the day, like we said, it's going to be a great game. Listen, nobody can fault AB for taking Cal because Cal's a great player. He's already proven everything he's done for the season, his importance to the team, and hey, that's a better fit. Call it what you want.
Triple crown.
You're
Triple
right,
crown.
right. Let's move on. But two
Yeah.
more questions for Tony and for Umar and everybody here. Two more questions. Sorry. Okay. Number one, why is AB silent? AB, why are you silent? You've never been silent your entire
He's
life.
focused.
He's focused.
No matter what the circumstances are, but now you're actually silent because you've never won anything in this league. So
Okay.
this is a big deal.
I'll answer that question for you. Okay.
Now let me get my second question, then we're done. Okay. My second question is, you made me forget. So go ahead and answer that question.
Okay.
I'll jump in to answer that question too if you want.
Yeah, so for me, he's silent because AB is taking on a new role as a leader. He's the captain. He's setting it by example. He's saying, guys, we put in the work and we show up. It's not what you say, it's what you do. And that's what he's doing. It's been like this all season. He's been quiet all season. And I mean, you could just tell, man, from the way he's playing, from the way his team is playing. And they've designated a spokesman sitting, right to your left.
It's by default. He's here by default, this guy. But my second question, I remembered it now. Everybody just put your predictions on the record so I can burn you when I come back to the show.
Because you feel like we're gonna pick them.
No, I'm saying, hey, if you choose us, you're choosing the right team. If you choose the other team,
But I'm gonna real quick piggyback on what Billy Buckers was saying earlier about it. It's just a 40-year-old league. Yeah, honestly, man, it's just another game for me too. Don't get me wrong. We want to win. Like let's keep it real, and we're gonna do whatever we can to win. But at the end of the day, man, it's the friendships that we build that last forever. You know what I'm saying?
MashaAllah.
So I love you, Sonny.
We're gonna be live on
I
Osmedia
love
checking
you
heart
more,
rates
but it
right
sounds
before
like
the
more of a
game.
concession speech than it is we're gonna win.
Yeah. No, he's hiding it.
I mean,
Trust me.
No, no.
Hey, I've seen his interview after he won. Check the effing scoreboard.
Hey, listen,
Hey,
emotions.
I've
to get
been
the best
there.
of you
Yeah.
sometimes.
Hell yeah.
You
So
know, man.
it's gonna happen. It's
Inshallah,
gonna
khair.
happen.
Inshallah, I just want good health for everybody at the end of the day, and we should be fine either way.
Inshallah. So, we're ready to move on, or did you?
No, predictions. We got
Still on
predictions.
I mean, go ahead, Tony. What's your prediction?
I think it's gonna be a hard fought game.
For sure.
I think it's gonna come down to two, players that are gonna be the X factors. For Team Sunny, it's gonna be Fantas. If Fantas is hitting that Wade 3-pointer where he shoots it, he weighs it, then shoots it.
The Rolodex?
It's gonna be tough.
Well, he rolled it
Yeah.
back.
For the other team, it's gonna be Fatty. If Fatty shows up, good Fatty shows up,
Controlled chaos.
they're gonna win. If it gets out of hand, then it's gonna derail pretty quickly.
Very well said.
Yeah,
There you go. All right. Did you guys? Anyone else?
He
wanna
didn't
add
give us a
anything?
prediction
Yeah, I know.
I
That
know.
was-
Why you gotta stop that? Everybody, we're all good
Yeah, because you're trying to be a politician right now.
because I'm telling you, I think both teams are built to play each other.
They
I
are.
think I just think that's the way it works.
It's a very even
we
match
already
game.
know Cal. I mean, this guy talking about what's the name, dropping 30 or 35. Bro, Cal's a great defender. Everybody knows this. He is the best defender in the league. There is no question about that. If you put the defensive candidates in front of me and you say, hey, pick which ones you want to guard you, he's gonna be the last one on the list. Because he's
Cal
quick.
done against Kamal historically.
See, that's the only.
How?
Listen,
I'm
how?
asking, I really don't know.
He never dropped 30.
I'm saying.
No, he didn't
I'm
drop
asking,
30,
how's
but
he
I
done?
mean, he does. I mean, Camel's Camel, man.
When
I
he
mean,
played
it's,
with the old guys, he had a 20-plus
yeah,
point game.
he does.
against them.
Listen, again, it
We expect
really
20. We
is.
expect 20.
It's about trying
30 is
to
crazy.
limit. All right,
Kamal can
do
get
you
30
want,
easy
Do you
anytime he
want
wants.
to?
Anytime.
Do you want him to
I agree.
score?
How
Do
many
you want
times-
to
how many times he got it?
stop him from
Because he doesn't want-
facilitating?
Oh, okay.
He does.
I
Listen,
promise you, he gets his guys. When you play against Kamal,
So-
he prefers to pass before he prefers to score.
So
That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, he can get
he's
30
dropping
times.
30, it's a
So you're
problem.
telling me he don't want to win?
No,
we
he
did a
wants to
good
get his
job
guys
in the regular
involved.
season against him.
But now, I think you guys. What I think is going to happen. I think you guys are going to see a different version of K Dog.
I'm confused.
I mean, I don't know why everybody keeps saying that, guys.
You know
I think that's
You
a bad
guys are
thing.
discrediting Kamal's effort
no, we're
by
not.
saying,
We're-
"Oh, he's at
Yeah,
30%."
for sure.
Like it's one thing to say that you know what,
I
man,
never said
he's
that.
not as
Why you
healthy.
Why you putting words in my mouth?
But to say no, I've heard a lot of people say that. Oh, he's not even playing for real, guys. The guy is a competitor. He goes out there to win the game.
Exactly.
And if he needs 70%, he gives 70%. But to say that he's not, that's giving 100% of what you can.
Yeah, I agree.
To say that he can't, like he's
It's disrespectful. To
it
me.
is disrespectful
I agree.
for sure to him.
100%.
Hey,
I'll
hey.
agree with that.
And
but-
to the opponents too.
hey, listen, Kamal is the least of their problems. I'll be honest.
Oof!
Giving him a
No,
little
no,
bit of
I
a
agree
game
with
plan,
Sonny
yeah.
because I think the other guys need to step up for them to win. Honestly,
For sure. I mean, I think again, it's both teams. Assam was a great addition.
Assam.
People
I
want
like Assam.
Yeah, Assam.
Hey, really quick, before we move on, I'm so sorry. I just remembered something. Forget the additions, Assam and Hamza, they came on the team. However, this notion that if we win, okay, that we can't run our same team back is circulating.
That's
around
dumb.
as a
Don't worry
rumor.
about that.
Yeah.
I
Like
just
to me,
wanna put it into perspective right
Hey,
now.
I don't think you have to worry about that. I don't think you have to worry about that. Listen. All you got to do is win first,
Exactly.
and then everything will. What's it called?
Telling people.
I think you guys are getting. You guys can have a real problem looking ahead
100%.
because you guys are not seeing what's in front of you.
100%.
Oh, we see what's in front of us.
I'm
just not-
telling you,
we're-
it's a train coming your way.
Hey.
Yeah, we're right. We're prepared. We're
Don't break
we're
your neck.
preparing and prepared. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You guys, like I said, come correct.
Yeah, just don't come too confident, and
That's the only way I go. I go in confident. You know what?
You should be.
Hey,
if you go in unconfident, then I don't know how to be.
Yeah, stay
anything
home.
Else,
Can I
so-
place a wager for you too?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no. You ain't
Whoever
gonna do
whoever loses has to wear the other person's jersey for the next show.
that. I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
Shake on it.
No,
Hey,
we're gonna.
Me
attend
and
each other's
listen,
party.
guys.
No, you
It
shake
ain't
on
that
it.
serious. It ain't that serious.
I'm just saying.
They're gonna go to each other's
Did you
parties.
get-
That's
I'm
a good
literally
one.
we're gonna go to Habib's for our party. We're gonna book that back room, and we're gonna make him come. I promise you.
No, you don't have to make me
I'm
come.
gonna-
I'm coming. I don't pass on a free meal.
It's not about free meal. Well, I want
Well,
you to show up.
to me
I
it
don't
is.
care.
I gotta eat.
All right, let's go. Let's keep it rolling. Let's go back to where we were going to go at. Shout out to these guys, though. I mean, listen, we love talking about anything that has to do with sports, so we appreciate these fellas. So basically what I was asking was that going into this week, the Vegas favorites had Brock Purdy as the favorite to win the NFL MVP. And so there's a two-part question. One, do you think he deserves it? And number two, one, do you think he's the favorite? And then number two, do you think he even deserves to be in the conversation? So, Mookie, you are the guest, right? Original guest. So what is your prediction on this situation, or what are your thoughts on this situation?
I don't think if you told me he's top 5, I'd probably agree with it, but I don't think he should be number 1. He's not even the best. He's probably not even the third best player on his team. I put Samuel and CMC in front of him,
Yeah.
He's just in a good system. That's my honest opinion. If I had to pick, I'd probably go Tua.
Really? Not Jalen Hurts or Dak Prescott?
But it's going to go down to the last week. Whoever gets that 1 seed, that's what it's probably most likely going to come down to. Whoever gets that 1 seed. If the 49ers beat them today, I think that Dak Prescott or if the Eagles beat the Cowboys, I think that puts Hurts ahead of Dak, and then we'll see how it ends up. But I don't think he's number 1, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, we try to explain to this guy, shout out to Rico. Rico tried to explain to him, like, hey, man, there's no way it's going to be CMC because he's trying to argue CMC. And Rico mentioned Brock Purdy maybe like 8 weeks ago that, hey, man, trust me, he's going to be up there at the end of the season because they're going to be one of the top teams, and all they got to do is beat the Eagles and he'll get recognized. So for me, I don't think it's going to be Brock Purdy. I think it's either going to be Jalen Hurts, or if Tua just kind of like starts to, explode in stat pad, and they're the number 1 seed in the AFC, then it could go him. But if it's gonna come down to Purdy or Jalen Hurts, they're gonna go Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Moti?
Yeah. See, again, Mookie, he left fantasy, and I understand why now.
He said Tua.
You know what I'm saying? Because, he's saying that Purdy is not the best player in the team. To be honest with you, I don't know. Like,
really?
For all my years, it's always the quarterback, the best player of the team. The quarterback runs the show. All right?
I agree. 100%.
So Purdy is running the show. And
I promise you,
on
if they had Sam Darnold playing, it'd be the same record.
Bull crap.
100%.
Bull crap.
So
Let me tell you something, though.
Yeah.
So Purdy, 100% deserving. I'm 100% up there. The Heisman, right? They have this, for each player, they have this Heisman moment, like a game. Look back in the season where they had they showed why they're deserving of the Heisman, right? Purdy had one last week. His game versus the Philadelphia Eagles to me was amazing. Making the right throws, making the right reads. And that's what puts him up there. He's top 3 to me. To me, it's gonna come down to Purdy, Hurts, and Dak. You know what I'm saying, for me. And I don't see why Purdy doesn't get enough coverage. Maybe because he's the last pick of the draft, which to me is disrespectful. If it was like a Mahomes was having this type of a year, Mahomes would be all over the coverage. They'll be blasting him, talking about him all the time. They don't talk about Purdy that much. You know what I'm saying? So for me, yeah, Purdy is deserving, and he's to me top 3, definitely.
Sonny?
I agree with Moti. I think that he should be in a conversation. He's playing in a great system. You guys also have to consider that as well. I mean, you're looking at a great coach, the number 1, arguably. No, he's not arguably. He's number 1 running back in the league. He's got Deebo Samuels. He's got
Ayuk.
Kittle. I mean, Kittle this year was surprised.
Didn't they lose 3 straight?
He's got.
Didn't they lose 3 straight?
Yeah.
Because they didn't have Samuel or Williams. What did he do? He looked like a ghost.
Man.
So he should be in a conversation, but I don't think he should win MVP. I think if it came down, Jalen Hurts is way ahead of him. But he should be talked about. He should get more coverage, that's for sure. That's what we're talking about. If it was Patrick Mahomes, they'll be all over this guy, So, yeah, I agree with Moti.
All right. Quickly want to answer a couple fantasy questions. Okay, so we got Munir Ghazali. Shout out to Munir Ghazali. Well, first of all, Straight Bosnian said hi, so shout out to Straight Bosnian. Munir Ghazali said Isaiah Likely or Brevin Jordan, the tight end for the Houston Texans, who is starting instead of Dalton Schultz. So you got Likely Baltimore going against the Rams. Brevin Jordan, the Texans are playing Jets. All right. So who you going with, Moti?
I'm gonna go with Jordan. Schultz. I think he's playing. I don't know.
No, he's not. He's
There you
out.
go.
Schultz out.
That's the reason I'm going Jordan.
All right, Sonny,
Who's likely playing?
Rams.
The Rams. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably go with likely is because he's been proven to play well in certain games. He's been inconsistent, but I would still go with likely.
I'm gonna go Brevin Jordan. I think that he was looking like a player that CJ Stroud didn't mind targeting, and I think the Jets is actually a green light matchup for them too. The Texans, that is. Schultz is out. You got Tank Dell out. So to me, he could be the third option with Noah Brown and Nico Collins. So I'm gonna go Brevin Jordan.
I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna say the person more likely to score is Isaiah.
Yeah, that is my line from last year. Moe Malahi.
Likely.
Likely. Billy.
I agree with Coach T.
There you go. All right, so we got we went right in half, Munir. So good luck. I think it was 3-3 right there. Ziad Hadi, pick 3. Olave versus. I'm sorry, he said pick. Then he has a 3 next to Olave. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so yeah, he does 4. So all right, here we go. Olave versus Carolina. Pittman versus Cincy. Adams versus Minnesota. Ridley versus Cleveland. So I guess bench 1. That's probably easier. Bench 1 of those guys. Olave against Carolina. Pittman against Cincy. Adams versus Minnesota. Ridley versus Cleveland.
Oh.
Okay, Olave is a must start against Carolina. I mean, they're just poor. He's a must start. And we got who was against
Pittman.
Pittman, Adams, and Ridley.
Who's Pittman going against?
He's playing against Cincinnati.
No, I would not. I would bench Pittman and start whoever's
Left. So
left.
Adams and Ridley?
Yeah.
Okay. Pittman, low-key, man. He's having a solid year, man. He's having a solid year. He's Minshew's go-to guy. I'm tough. I mean, I'm waiting for you guys' opinions. Just
Defense.
based off my opinion. Moti?
Yeah, I'm benching Ridley. Lawrence just suffered a high ankle sprain, which to me is crazy that he's even questionable for this game.
Yeah.
High ankle sprains are different than low ankle sprains. So with that being said, they probably got if Lawrence plays, if he doesn't play, he's not at 100%. So I'm definitely benching Ridley.
Christian Kirk is out, though. Just want to throw that out
Yeah.
there. Another target for them. Tony, who you got? Who you benching, I guess?
Yeah. I can't bench Ridley. I'll probably bench Pittman.
Pittman.
Is it at Cleveland?
It is.
I bench Ridley.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm a bench Ridley too. Out of those 3, I'm a bench Ridley just because it's just he's like the least to probably score the most points out of those 3. Ziad Hadi said also pick 2. Eckler versus Denver. Madison versus Vegas. I can't believe he has Joshua Kelly and Austin Eckler in this conversation. That's kind of crazy. And then Kareem Hunt versus Jacksonville. So he said pick 2. So you got Eckler, Madison, Joshua Kelly, or Kareem Hunt. Tony.
I'm dizzy looking at my fantasy team. What?
Eckler, Madison, Kelly, or Kareem Hunt. Pick 2.
Who's going against Vegas?
I mean, why is Eckler in the conversation?
In the conversation because he's not having a great year. Madison's going against Vegas. You going with Madison?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm going Eckler and Madison. That's what I'm going with. I think we're all going with that.
No-brainer. I mean,
He's just having a bad year, and the coach did say that Kelly might get
Who
more
asked the
touches.
question?
Ziad Hadi.
Exactly.
Okay, Mr. Hadi, I'll tell you something right now, Mr. Hadi. I've been starting Najee
Hey, Tony,
Harris
you're wrong for that one,
all
Tony.
year. I've been starting Najee Harris all year. I have to. I mean,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
you have to do. And I clinch playoffs already, so
Yeah.
about staying consistent, true to the guy. Yeah, he may have a bum week, but
Who is
He's still a
this a
starter.
family league with your kids and stuff?
no. It's,
Hey,
it's-
by the way, shout out to my cap, Hussein Ba'dani. He said
oh
point
my
blank.
God, is he texting you right now?
No, well, he's not. But I had a conversation with him the other day because he came and to watch the game between you guys, and he said, 1, Sonny is one of his best friends, and 2, Sonny knows a lot about fantasy football. He said he's a great fantasy football player, but he also said that he's better at fantasy football, and he's got championships to show for it. So. Shout out to the cap.
Whoever wins
the
that league,
champ.
we gotta get him in the Fantasy Guys League. It's a league of all champions from previous years. So whoever wins that championship, let me know. We want to get them in the league as an invitation.
Okay, no problem.
Well, you should bring in Muhammad Al Asri. He's a champion.
We've had that league for I think 19 years now.
Who won it last year?
Last year, I think it was Assam. We kicked him out.
Really?
I made up by.
Who'd
bringing
you
him into
replace him for, Abul Fath?
That's a good one. That's a good one. We replaced him by a couple other guys. Fuad, I don't know if you guys know Fuad. Fuad Nasser.
I don't know.
Yeah, he knows.
Sounds familiar.
Moti knows him.
Sounds familiar.
Moti knows
Hey, for real, bring in Mohamed Asr into your champion. Think about it, guys. Think about it.
Hey,
I mean, if we bring him on, Asri in, he's a great player, but before you know, he's going to be managing all 10 teams.
all right, Tony, keep that same energy. December 24th, which is when Ziad Al-Hadi will be coming on the show with AJ. So he, be ready for that. Listen, Ziad, you're gonna have a lot of.
Yo,
ammo
I don't
on
bet.
December
Yo,
24th.
stop. Stay out of this.
You're gonna have a lot of.
Yo,
ammo.
stay out of this one.
All right, let's keep it rolling though. Let's keep it rolling, okay?
Shout out to Ziad.
Next one we got is the debate, okay? So 2 first-year coaches are having a great year, okay? You got Shane Steichen and you got D'Amico Ryans. They're both 7-5. Both of them are in the playoff hunt. I think now that Pittsburgh lost, Houston jumps in right now too. So with that said, taking in all into consideration, Shane Steichen had a rookie quarterback. Now his backup is playing. They're still winning. D'Amico Ryans came into Houston. Messy situation. CJ Stroud looking like the real deal. The team's looking good. So which first-year coach is doing a better job coaching his team? Shane Steichen with the Colts, D'Amico Ryans with the Texans. All right. So, Sonny, I'm looking at you. All right. Who do you think is doing a better job coaching his team?
I honestly don't pay attention to the coaches, but I'm gonna go with the Houston coach because you're right. CJ Stroud is gonna win Rookie of the Year this year. It's hands down. I think he's doing a great job, even though they're not a good team as a whole. But,
Yeah.
With any team that gets a new coach at any time, they need time to build the right personnel. You put your own, like a medicine cabinet, and you begin to go through what you want to do with the team as a head coach. So it takes time to build, and I think he's probably doing a better job than the Colts guy. Even though the Colts guy, I don't even know who he is, to be honest.
Yeah, he used to be the old Eagles offensive coordinator. He's now the head coach for the Colts, and I mean, like I said, they're both doing a great job. Moti, who do you got, Shane Steichen or D'Amico Ryans?
Yeah, I'm going Shane Steichen. Shane Steichen had to deal with a lot more than the D'Amico Ryans, man. You got to think about it. You had the Colts owner paying $20 million for a will, and then you got the whole Taylor contract situation. Then you got the injury to Richardson, and now he's dealing with the injury to Taylor again. Adversity, the cutting of their leader on defense. So he had to deal with a lot, I'll be honest with you, and I give the most credit to him for that.
Tony, Shane Steichen or D'Amico Ryans?
I mean, I said it, how many weeks ago? I think it's going to be D'Amico Ryans.
I'm saying, but between those two, I'm saying you got D'Amico Ryans as the coach of the year. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you're taking D'Amico. Shane Steichen or D'Amico Ryans, Moe Malahi?
Shane, like Moti said, I think if you take out CJ, what are they? 3 and whatever. They don't win all their games. With the Colts losing their first round quarterback and still being in it like that, I definitely give them the credit.
Yeah, I agree. I think Shane Steichen gets a slight edge now because of the fact that they're keeping it up. And by the way, Taylor has only played, I think, like 6 games this whole season. So definitely give him some credit for that as well, which is Taylor's pretty much their best player on the team. Would you want to see, all right, this is a Lions situation because we got to start looking at playoff pictures. We got 5 weeks left. And I was talking about it as soon as the game ended. I was like, oh, my God, this can happen. And then I ended up seeing some posts about it later. And that is Matthew Stafford can come to Detroit as a wild card and play the Detroit Lions. And this is why, Moti, I was saying like we should win one playoff game because we're going to be a home team, inshallah. And that's why I was saying at least one win. But would you want to see Matthew Stafford come back to Detroit, Rams against the Lions, at home in Detroit for us to win our first playoff game in over 30 years? Would you want to see that, or are you afraid of that?
No.
Billy Buckets, why are you saying no?
No, I think Stafford will. I don't know. It's just that the history doesn't favor the Lions, so I don't want to see that.
I mean,
Yeah, I definitely don't want to see
I don't wanna
that.
see
I mean, they're not going to be able to contain Cooper Kupp.
listen, stop. Cooper Kupp is not our problem right now. Either
Guys,
way,
Cooper Kupp would be a freaking issue for us.
he would.
100%.
Anybody would be an issue for us, our secondary.
18 catches. Oh, my God.
He's coming back.
You know what? You're young. You're innocent.
Ambitious.
You don't know you're
Small.
about to get sacrificed and
Small.
get fed to the snakes.
I'll tell you you guys can talk about the personnel and what the Cooper Kupp and Stafford might do and the defense and stuff like that. But I'll tell you about something else. Okay, It's Stafford coming back into his old stadium where he's comfortable, where he played there for years, and he's going to tear it up. And I do not want to see anybody. Yeah, trust
He
me.
would.
If familiar
crazy.
grounds matters.
Hey,
I mean, trust me. If you
if he played,
Think about it.
he's gonna help us win.
Come on, man.
I hope he
no,
does.
come on.
He's gonna help us win.
Think
Hey, put some
honestly,
respect. on
yeah,
that.
I would
waiting to see
worry.
what the
I'd be
Schwab is
worried.
gonna
Three interceptions.
That's the only team I don't want to see.
I'm
I'd
waiting-
rather face the
I'm waiting to
Cowboys
see
than
what the
face
Schwab's
them.
gonna
You
say.
crazy.
That's the truth.
What you got,
You
This
Schwab?
crazy.
is this is the truth.
Y'all crazy.
That's crazy. No,
You rather
Just
face-
because of the added pressure that
You
they're going to
crazy.
put on Jared Goff. My man is not going to have anything to lose coming back here.
He's
What
already
is
a
he going to?
champion.
He's already a champion. The pressure is going to be on the Lions. The pressure is going to be on Jared Goff.
Doesn't matter.
Guys,
You'd rather face
come
the
on,
Rams
man.
and the Cowboys?
History
Yes,
repeats itself,
100%.
man. If anybody could lose to them, it's going to be the Lions.
Hey,
I'm
listen, you
sorry.
know what's funny? Stafford could get his first win, a playoff win at Ford Field.
Oh, I like that.
That's funny.
Oh
That's
my
clever.
God.
But
Hey,
hopefully not.
Hey,
God
I think
help
Hey,
us.
he's gonna help him. He likes the Lions. He
ain't gonna help
He
him.
loves
Monty,
the Ford.
do you want to see the Rams play against the Lions? in the
Yeah,
first
man. I use my Detroit Rams T-shirt to clean my rims now.
round? Okay.
So with that being said, times has changed. So yeah, I would want to see Stafford come back because that to me is our ultimate revenge, right, on him. You know, so if he comes back here in Ford Field, you know,
I disagree with that.
I think we make it comfortable. Just like Jared Goff, I like getting dome. So he plays better than dome. Okay.
Yo,
Hey, the
that
ultimate
was-
revenge was getting a
Yeah,
Super Bowl, by the
so-
way. Not winning a game.
They're gonna break his
Hey,
kneecaps.
make that the drop.
You're silly, man.
See how many people understand that.
All right.
You guys are.
This is
I
a
got-
family
hey,
show, man.
no,
No,
he
he's
just said-
facing the dome.
I know, I know,
I got
I
it,
know
I
what you,
got
I know what you said.
I'm just, acting like, nothing, whatever.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Moti. Touchdown.
Yeah, nah, ain't no touchdown.
Hey, shout out to Malahi. Malahi had a great video yesterday. Got us very emotional.
he did.
That was
You know what I'm saying?
that was smooth bounce back.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I prayed. Hey, I prayed Lord, and then I was seeing the video, and I was like, oh man,
That was a beautiful.
it was like a very emotional
It
moment.
was,
Real
man.
talk, this guy's one
job,
of the best
Mookie,
guys
man.
I've met. Wallah.
Oh, yeah.
I swear
sure.
to God. Not just
Come on,
because
man,
it's
chill
in
out,
the
man.
game,
Sonny.
just because it's the truth.
He's a
Wallah.
great
Yo,
guy.
it
On the
is the
court,
truth,
he's
Mookie.
vicious
The
on the
best
court.
of the
He's a
best
great
of the
man.
best.
No, on
If
the
there
court,
was a
he's on the
fantasy
court, he's
draft
nothing.
of good people,
in the league.
100%, this guy would be up there for number one. Number
Oh
one
yeah,
pick.
oh yeah, for sure,
Number one pick. Mashallah.
for sure. Top three all
Allah
time.
Mubarak.
Open the window. Open the door.
All right. We got a quick question. Cade Otton or Tucker Kraft, tight ends. Who would you start in? Cade Otton, Tampa Bay tight end. This question is too deep for, Mookie over here. Like, who are these guys?
Go to the what do they call it?
Waiver wire.
Waiver wire. Yeah, go to the
That's
waiver
what he
wire.
did.
That is from the waiver.
Right. Keep going. Go back.
Cade Otton, tight end, Tampa Bay playing against Atlanta. Green light. Tucker Kraft, Monday Night Football playing against Giants. Not a green light. It's actually a red light, which means like tough matchup. But Christian Watson is out, so it could be another target for Jordan Love. So Tucker Kraft, Cade Otton, Tony, who you got?
Probably on. They're playing Carolina.
Atlanta.
Or Atlanta. I'll probably go with them.
Yeah, I'm going Otton too. Moti.
Otton.
Yeah. Any horrible team they're playing, I go with that.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't have said that if he didn't get a donut last week.
Yeah,
I got a donut last week.
Donut
so.
and targets.
These
Dude.
guys
That's the
waiver
scary
wire,
thing.
tight ends he's talking about.
Yeah.
These are all waiver wires.
Flip a coin, buddy. Flip
Yeah. I think that pretty much covers it all. I just want to throw that out there. Like I said, Lions. Let's run an ad and then we're gonna dive into the Lions right quick because we want to give them a shout out. So we're gonna go ahead and give a shout out to BC Adhesives, Yusuf, and then we're gonna keep things rolling. So shout out to BC Adhesives.
I believe it's very important for every team to stick together. And what I do here at Oz Media to make sure we are all one glue is I stop by BC Adhesives.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what it's used for.
Nah, Yusuf, it's not. But you can go to BC Adhesives for all your industrial adhesives needs. They do food packaging, book binding, product assembly, and many other industrial services. So if you are in need of adhesives for your business or having trouble with your current adhesives applications, you can contact them by phone 1-888-679-9825 or go to their website at www.bcadhesives.com.
It was a great 15 minutes with you guys.
Been saying that for like 3 years.
Hey, man, stay here, man. We got 15, 20 minutes left. Might as well just shift seats, Sonny. Shift seats.
You gotta go.
All right,
you gotta
Buckets.
go.
We got all right, Billy Buckets, man. Take it easy.
Who texts you?
Baby. Hey, listen, man. Don't take no whatever was said, we're gonna next season.
Inshallah, I'll draft you with my first pick in the second round.
Hayakallah.
Let's get it.
2 second rounders on the same team. I love it.
All right, let's keep things rolling. So Detroit Lions, guys, I know last week I was saying the magic number is 3 because I was hoping Green Bay was going to lose to Kansas City, but they didn't. Green Bay, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Green Bay is pushing us to the point. Their schedule is very soft. It's hard for them to win 8 straight. They started off 3-6. They could go 11-6. I really do think they're better than every single team left on their schedule. They might slip up once, but what I'm trying to say is the Lions need to win at least 3 out of the last 5 games to make it like it's not even a question. And, I know, but Tony...
Why are you so worried, man?
I'm telling you, their schedule
wants to
is
solidify it.
soft. Their schedule
So are
is
the
very-
Lions.
Not really.
Right, you got a couple games
played
sprinkled here and there, bro.
4
But
out of our 5 games are against Team 500.
I know,
or
but
better.
do you honestly fear Minnesota?
1 game, yeah.
Okay, that's one.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta go 3
We
and
lock
2.
up. We lock up the NFC
Okay,
North
the
with
Bears.
1 game.
The Bears, I'm worried about.
We lock up the NFC game.
We gotta win
North.
3 out of our last 5. If
To
Green,
lock it up?
if Green Bay wins out, they're 11-6.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, man. I don't see them winning. I think we'll be fine, man.
Yeah, they probably
It's just
go-
that paranoia
they-
from the Lions
They
burning you.
probably go
SOL,
4-1.
SOL,
This
SOL.
division became
They should go-
competitive.
they should go
like
4-1.
overnight. It just became competitive.
Yeah, like the Bears,
crazy.
to me,
Who?
the Bears are
The-
better than
the
what they
NFC
are.
North.
Oh yeah.
It just
for
became
sure.
super
Yes.
competitive.
Yeah, yeah.
It just over. I mean, I thought the Lions were going to be clearly going in as top, clinching the division, and now all of a sudden we're talking about Green Bay winning out and coming back, and potentially.
I mean, yeah. It's
So
still
if they go 3-2, they're good.
Yes.
Oh, come on,
It's
man.
still ours to lose. Yeah.
The Cowboys. they might lose
100%.
to
I
the
just
Cowboys.
thought
They'll go
Lions,
4-1.
Minnesota. Lions, Minnesota.
Cowboys
Yeah.
probably the only team.
Yeah, but we play Minnesota
I mean,
twice.
Minnesota still, man. Still, you guys.
JJ's
Right,
coming
but
back
we're gonna
this
win
week.
one. We're gonna win one of the 2
Okay.
against
And
Minnesota.
then they lose to the Cowboys.
My 2 losses is one of Minnesota's and then the Cowboys.
That's
Okay.
it. You
But I'm telling you, this Bear game is the biggest game of the season right here.
Didn't
man.
you
Like,
send
so
a
far,
stat
man.
yesterday, Yusuf, about if we win today and beat Denver next week or something like that?
No, it was
No.
Khaled. But that's
Oh.
what I was trying to say.
And
Mosey.
Denver.
That's
What's
what
up
I'm
with
saying.
Denver? You're scared of Denver. I'm not worried about Denver.
I just said our 2 losses. Is
We
going
need
to
a
be
pass
hopefully
rush,
Minnesota.
Tony. Hey, we're afraid of Denver because of our pass rush. I'm telling you. Even today, we're afraid of Chicago because of our pass rush.
Yeah, Justin Fields always kills us, dog. I don't
Guys,
know what it is. He
we-
always,
Bro had
mobile quarterback kills him.
bro carried the ball 18 times for 104 yards
Right.
last game. To me, I did not know that.
he
Okay.
had 18 carries against
18
us.
Who
carries.
did?
Crazy.
Justin Fields.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that either. But here's the thing about it: we have been hurt throughout the season. We kind of look at it like, all right, these guys are stepping in. As long as it's not Aiden Hutchinson, then we're fine. Guys, there is, whenever we do put pressure on the quarterback, we tend to kind of let them get out the pocket. That's why we struggle with those quarterbacks. But we'll get healthy at the right time, man. I'm not really too concerned. CJ's coming back. Our corners, we talk about our corners all the time. If our corners are a little bit better by CJ coming back, our defensive line gets better, and vice versa. We'll get healthy at the right time. I'm not too worried about it.
Hey, part of my success in Madden, when I play Madden,
Quarterback contain.
no,
Not applying pressure to the quarterback?
no, a Tampa 2 defense.
Oh.
All right, and I think the Tampa 2 defense to me is the best defense in not only Madden but in real life, right? So in the Tampa 2 defense, that tone, your front 4 got to be dominant.
Yeah.
Your front 4 is dominant, and then you put your rest in coverage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it makes it harder for them. And that's our problem. Our front 4 is not dominant.
They haven't been the same since Baltimore, man.
But guys, we stop the run very well. We do. We've done that all year,
Our best run stopper is now on IR.
and I'm telling you, we can come back.
Anzalone. I mean, he ain't our best run stopper. It's definitely Lee McNeil.
No,
It is
Anzalone
only
gets the most
McNeil.
tackles in the
Yeah.
in the entire.
Hey,
he's number
McNeil-
one in
McNeil is
tackles
the-
in
is
entire-
the-
We're looking
guy.
forward to Levi Azubuike.
Man, Broderick Martin.
He
The
needs
guy that we
he's-
drafted.
exactly. He's been a no show so far. So
Yeah, it's interesting, man. Man, listen, our magic number is 3, bro. Like at the end of the day, we just win our 3 out of the 5 games that's left. We'll be all right.
no, our magic number is 3, meaning that it's 1 win in another loss, that's already 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so it's
sure.
the
Yeah,
magic
yeah.
number is 3. We don't need to win 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, but we can win 3 though. Control our own destiny.
No, you're worried about Green Bay winning out.
Yeah.
Who's Green Bay playing?
They soft schedule, Mookie.
So-
Everybody's up
Hey,
below
Watson is
500.
out too for Green Bay.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Green
not a
Bay
bad.
got the Giants, home for the Buccaneers. Oh, then they play Carolina, then the Vikings and the Bears. Ooh.
Okay.
Very soft.
He's worried
division
about the
games are tough.
Vikings and the
Division games are
Bears,
tough.
but he's not worried about
can-
Green Bay
I-
playing
I
them.
can see them going
Guys, they're
4-1.
going to lose to the Giants today.
I can see them going. I can see them.
Yeah.
How much
I
you
can
wanna
see
bet
that.
they're
I can
not
see that.
because they play them tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow. They're going to beat them tomorrow.
I can see that, man.
I hope so. Listen, bro, I was rooting for Kansas City all game long, and I couldn't
Man,
believe that they lost.
They're favored by 7.
Saquon Barkley, boom, Philly.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
mean-
I mean,
I
we
didn't
got
get a
to
boom
keep
Philly.
going.
You got to write these down, Tony.
Okay.
All right, listen.
Do I?
12:35, guys. Believe it or not. Let's just fly by, man. Quickly, guys. Who y'all starting? Who y'all sitting? You know, like we did last time, Sonny. All right. So Lions, Bears, first game, Lions.
I'm going with the Lions.
Like who you guys starting fantasy wise?
Oh, so Lions. Okay.
Montgomery.
Montgomery, Brown, Williams. I'll start. Williams. Is he healthy now?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Obviously, we're gonna mix in with Gibbs.
And Laporta too.
Laporta. Laporta is man.
Yeah.
He's playing fantastic.
I'm so happy we have him,
Reynolds
man.
is a wide receiver 3.
Are you trying to start him?
I think I'll start him this game.
I won't.
No, I'll start him. He showed a little bit of spark last time they played. He got a couple catches.
Yeah, it was a couple
Really-
big third downs.
Different
big-
environments though, Tone.
Yeah, I
Sonny.
know, but it just when I was watching the game, I was a little bit impressed. So yeah, I guess.
Bears. Who would you start?
I hate the Bears, man.
I know.
I'm going Lions.
Okay, but I'm saying who would you start from the Bears,
Oh,
man? Like Justin
Fields and what's that?
Is
Right?
Foreman healthy?
What's that receiver from Carolina? What was he? What's his name?
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore. That's
There
it.
you go. That's it.
That's
Tony.
it.
Buccaneers and Falcons. Tony.
Oof.
Bucks. I'm sorry, Bucks.
Bucks, I'm going to go Mike Evans and
Rashad White.
Rashad White.
That's it.
That's it.
You said start Kate Allen, Tony. Come on, Tony.
Who?
You just give somebody.
You said a
advice.
boom Philly.
No, I said.
Oh, just start.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm ahead of myself. Yeah, go ahead. Start on. If you only have, what's his name on? Who's the other guy? Kraft?
Tucker Kraft.
Yeah. Start on over Kraft.
Washington Kraft has a great game. Falcons.
B. John Robinson only.
Oh,
Bijan Robinson only. All right, here we go. We got a couple comments. All right. Bruce Irvin made an impact in only 11 snaps, and he's inactive.
Yeah.
Love or Goff? Jordan Love or Jared Goff?
I'm going Jordan Love.
Jordan Love or Jared Goff, Tony?
Golf, man.
Love.
I don't care if he's outside.
Love.
yeah,
Love.
because I don't know golf man. Sometimes when I see him back there, he disappoints me. I swear, he just disappoints me.
Yeah.
Love.
I'll definitely go Love too. Hello, just one question. Is it okay for a team to pick up players from the waivers if they're eliminated from playoff contention? If so, why is your guy picking up players during the show?
It sounds like my league, dude. It sounds like my league.
That's from Rico.
Tony, are you out of the playoffs?
Hell no, I'm not at the
Hey,
playoffs.
Rico did it for how long? It was
Okay.
8th place,
Bro,
Hey.
okay, hold
He
on.
started
First of
picking up
all,
people left and right.
that rule was
Then
put in
Moti got
place.
upset. Moti got
Yeah,
upset.
that rule was put in place.
For Rico.
For Rico. Hey, Rico was seasons where Rico's eliminated by week 8, and he's still picking up players. And
You know what? You know who
we
Rico
gotta lock
reminds
him
me of?
up.
You know who Rico
we used
reminds
to-
me of? Karate Kid. You know Karate Kid the movie?
Yeah.
The bad teams coach.
Ooh.
You-
Yes.
100%.
You know, I
and
used to-
Fahmy is Mr. Miyagi.
Yes. I like that one.
Wow.
We used to do that in our league. We used to pick up players, but that's when I was commissioner. I used to allow that. But now we have rules. If you're eliminated, you don't pick up. But sometimes in the middle of the night, 2 a.m., somebody picks up a quarterback, and you need a quarterback the next day.
Rico, 3:53
It
a.m.
does slip by. It does slip by. I'm not gonna lie. But you should not be picking up anybody. You should, stick.
They should lock their
Okay,
team.
can I ask you this question? There's people who are eliminated, right? How about when the playoffs happen the following round, where the games are still counted, especially like in Yahoo, is it counted against your rankings?
Consolidation.
Yeah, so consolidation games. Do you think those people should be locked as well? Like, let's
No.
say you
No,
lose-
No.
absolutely not. You're fighting. You should. That's why I've been arguing with my league for 10 years. I have pride. I still want to win in the
100%.
consolidation.
Third
bracket.
place,
What
second
are you
place,
winning?
Fourth place,
Huh?
third place, second place.
What are you winning?
Hey,
What am I winning? Win rates. My win rate.
See, I could tell you're okay with your son coming home with a participation trophy.
No, I'm not.
No.
No,
I'm
it's
not.
the
Alright.
opposite. He
Alright.
wants to win.
So you're playing for a win and not the championship.
No.
He's already
Listen,
knocked out.
He's knocked out. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you playing for?
Third-
No,
fourth
he's
place,
saying because
third
the
place.
rankings are on there.
This is why you guys are gonna lose on Wednesday. I'll tell you why. Omar Abdrabbo always wants me on his team because he tells me one thing. You know what he tells me? He tells me I like people who are gonna go out there and sacrifice for a win, no matter what the game is. It can be a useless game, but you still want to be on top. So me, I'm that type of person. That's why you got to find people who are wanting to win all the time.
Absolutely.
It's like almost like a medal. Okay.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I don't want to lose to anybody, even the consolidation brackets.
I agree, and I'm with that. I'm with that too because, like, personally, like you said, it counts against our record.
But
it counts against
if
the
you're
rankings.
locked out, you're not even in the playoffs. That's it.
Yeah, for
Lock their
sure, those
team,
guys
that's
should be
it.
locked out.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
9 through 12.
Listen, it's 12:40. We are not going to break down each game. I'm just going to look at these big games at least and just see what y'all thoughts are on them. Starting off with the Seahawks and 49ers. Do the Seahawks got any chance? San Francisco is minus 14. Do they have any chance in this game?
Absolutely not. I heard earlier you said Geno Smith might be out, so that just makes it even worse. Play San Francisco's defense. Play everybody in San Francisco.
Minus 14 is crazy.
It is
Tony, do
crazy
they
for
have a
an NFL
chance?
game.
It's crazy.
Do they have a chance?
Yeah.
I mean, as long as everybody's got a chance to give to gain, I don't see why Seattle would not have a chance
100%. 100%.
This guy's a
to
politician.
not have a
love
chance
it.
to
God
win the
bless you,
game.
Fahmy.
You know what I'm saying?
God bless you.
What happened to the Seahawks couldn't miss the playoffs, man? That's
Yeah.
crazy. They went from the division leaders to missing the playoffs. Any chance from Seattle?
There's any given Sunday, any team can win. But if you want to, the favor is definitely San Francisco. I think they're gonna beat them up pretty good.
Molly want them, huh? All right. Craziness is that our cousins are big Philly guys, so they've been
Philly,
talking-
Baltimore.
So long story short, they're a game away from being a wild card team and jumping from first to fifth in the standings. So with that said, Cowboys and Eagles, who do you guys have winning this game? And what's your final scores? We'll get started from right. Moti, who you got winning this game? Eagles. I mean, Cowboys are at home, a win away from being in first place in the NFC East.
Yeah, I think the Eagles exposed themselves last week versus 49ers. Cowboys is playing well. Look for the Cowboys to get this victory today.
Just want to throw this out there, man. I know the Eagles won, and when you win, you win. But man, the Buffalo game was a bad throw by Josh Allen. You had Chiefs game. Hardman dropped the touchdown in his hands. Cowboys game, that first game, you had a questionable call with I think Ferguson or Shoemaker getting tackled at the inch-yard line. Dak Prescott stepped out of bounds on a 2-point conversion, which would have changed the game. Like a lot of stuff, man. This season could have been a little different for the Eagles, man. Tony, Eagles,
Yeah,
Cowboys.
some teams give, some teams gain. It's one of those situations where the Dallas Cowboys will gain what the Philadelphia Eagles are giving. And I do think that ultimately,
Mr. Miyagi.
I ultimately think that
Every time Tony wakes up in the morning,
this
wax
is
on,
going to
wax
happen.
off on his head.
This is going to happen. I think it's going to be a close game.
Wisdom.
And I think at the end of the day, the Cowboys gain a game on the Eagles.
Okay, so you're the biggest Cowboys critic. You know Cowboys could jump into first place right now.
Yeah, I didn't say they can't, but they need 2 games, right?
No.
If they win the game,
Yes.
they jump in.
I mean, they're 10
They'll both be 10 and 3.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's at home, so
Mookie, who you got?
I don't trust
they're playing.
I don't
Philly's
trust-
playing with 5.
I don't trust the Cowboys. I'll never trust the Cowboys. I don't trust the Cowboys.
I agree.
I
think
listen,
they-
I don't
think
trust them in the
the Eagles-
playoffs, but I think they're going to win this game, man.
No,
Yeah.
no way. I don't trust the Cowboys. Dak sweats too much, man. He's
They,
always sweating. Always. Before the game starts, his back, his neck, it's like, I think Hurst is just smooth, man. Hurts is Zach Morris, and Dak is Slater.
Sonny.
I'm gonna go. By the way, I love Tony, man. He's got a very political. He's very good.
Yeah, he is.
we love you too, Sonny.
I'll tell you something. I'm gonna go with Faris Sakaf, Dallas Cowboys.
Nice.
He's a big Dallas Cowboys fan, and the reason why is because honestly, I believe that they don't play to their potential. Like a lot of mistakes out there. So they've lost games where they should have won, like you said.
Yeah.
So Dallas Cowboys all the way.
All right, pick two. Fantasy question. You got Kenneth Walker, Rashad Wright, James Cook, and Cortland Sutton. I'm sorry, pick 3 out of those 4. Pick 3. Kenneth Walker, Rashad White, James Cook, Cortland Sutton. I'm gonna go Rashad White.
Rashad White. 100%.
You gotta pick 3 of them.
You got to pick 3
for sure.
James Cook, Rashad White,
and Sutton.
100%.
Yeah, because Walker's playing in San Fran, and if Drew
He's
Lock
coming
is
off an
quarterback,
injury.
yeah, which is sad because Walker obviously should be in lineups. Usually, should
Yeah.
be in everybody's lineups. Tony, who you picking?
Yeah, I'll take the 3 that you said.
Moti.
I'm going Walker. I'm going Rashad White, and I'm going Sutton.
No James Cook
No
over.
James
I'm not going James Cook.
All right.
Damn.
Hey, if you are looking for a boom Philly, go with Kenneth Gainwell.
Kenneth Gainwell. Yeah.
All right.
You just picked the Dallas Cowboys to win, and now you're going with Gainwell. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Gainwell.
Who
Gainwell.
were we just talking about? Because I was going to add somebody as a boom Philly, man. I feel like we were talking about somebody. I was like, oh, this guy right here is going to for sure boom. What teams were we just talking about?
Jonathan Givens.
I'm gonna put Zeke in my boom Philly.
We talk about Tampa and Atlanta last.
That was a
Zeke
great
has
one.
already
Yeah,
played.
yeah, I know.
I started him. I've been starting him all season. We don't have a kicker or.
Would you go with wide receiver Jonathan Givens or running back Kenneth Gainwell? Anybody?
Yeah.
Stop it, man. All right.
I think it's a win-win. I think it's a win-win.
It is a win.
All right, listen, boom Phillies. Let's get them rolling. Let's get them ready. Just so we can have those. I know you said you don't have any, Sonny.
No, I got some. Here.
Yeah, come
I'll
up with some if you can. And it looks like Ratonia didn't even send any this week, huh?
You, our
Ratonia hasn't
sport.
sent any yet. We got Jose hasn't sent any yet. What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
AB's really focused. He hasn't sent. Oh, no,
AB.
he does. Wait, actually, how old was this right here? The Amon-Ra, Tyreek Hill, and Gabe Davis. Is that new? That is new. So that's AB's boom Phillies. He has Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Tyreek Hill, and Gabe Davis. Those are his boom Phillies for this week. And that's really it for the people that are not here. I'm going to quickly read through my wonderful 12, I think I have, or 9 or 10.
Hey, real quickly,
Yeah.
Downs or what's his name? Zay Jones.
I think that's what the team was from.
I'm going Downs.
I'm going Downs too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that guy is asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Downs.
Okay. Pat Fryermuth, David Montgomery, Dustin Hopkins, Kaimi Fairbairn, Noah Brown, Romeo Dobbs, Cade Aten Akanku, Tanner Hudson, Amari Cooper, and DJ Moore. Those are my boom Phillies for this week. Mookie, do you have boom Phillies?
What's the boom Philly at Coney Cafe?
What?
What number is boom Philly at Coney Cafe?
It's just a boom Philly.
There's no number.
No.
Do you have any?
I got Montgomery.
David?
Yes.
Dang.
And I got Jared Goff.
Nice.
And I got Williams.
Jameson?
Yes.
Wow.
Only the Lions.
All the Lions.
What about
Nice.
Charles Woodson? You gonna do it?
AB, do you have any, Sonny?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my guy. I want him to play well and win. CD Lamb this week. I
Nice.
want him to be one of my boom Phillies.
So he's gonna have 35. What is he gonna have? 35.
It
Yeah,
happens.
Debo Samuels.
Debo
He's
Samuel.
gonna have 40.
No, he's projecting not
That's
that
my
much.
guy. I mean, I've drafted this guy.
What about Patrick Mahomes?
It's unfair to put him as a boom Philly. He's
No,
a
it
boom
ain't.
Philly everywhere. Okay, I'll go with Patrick Mahomes.
Really?
Yeah, Justin Jefferson coming back.
You could put anybody in boom Philly, by the way.
Yeah,
You just
okay.
gotta get time and a half.
How many do I get? 5.
You get as many as you can see. We have like 12 on our list.
Okay, George Kittle. I got my guy.
You know, we like this, by the way. You know, the guests are in the lead, by the way, right now, percentage-wise. So,
Yeah, I'm giving him good player. George Kittle.
Yep.
I can see that.
I'm gonna go with Calvin Ridley against Cleveland as well.
Ooh.
I'll go with him, and Tyreek Hill as well.
wow.
Wow.
You rolling with them,
That's
huh?
like 500 points.
There you go. I like that. All right, here we go.
That's enough. That's
All
enough.
right.
We don't need it. We're gonna win.
They need 500 points.
Tony, go ahead.
I mean, I got David Montgomery, Hopkins, Fairbairn. I'm gonna take Noah Brown out. Romeo Dobbs, Barkley, Gainwell, Kenneth Mitchell, Keaton Mitchell.
Oh, that's who it was.
and Laporta.
See, I knew it.
Yeah,
I'm taking Noah Brown out too, then, Tony. I'm copying off of you because I'm going to put in Brevin Jordan. That's who I wanted to put in.
That's who I wanted to put in.
The battle.
All right. Moti, who you got now? Play Dudes Prime Time.
Yeah, I got Romeo Dobbs, Wendell Robinson, Akanku, the tight end from Texans,
Yeah.
and Braxton Berrios.
There you go. That's Moti's Playthroughs Primetime. Those are our Boom Phillies. Shout out to these guys. Shout out to Sonny coming in and enjoying a nice little conversation right here. Good luck to these guys right here, man. On Wednesday should be a great game, inshallah. This was season 3, episode 15 of the Fantasy Guys. Again, we appreciate you all. Be sure to follow us on all of our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all under Oz Media. You can listen to the show later on Apple and Spotify podcasts on Oz Media. Shout out to the sponsors: Balkan House, Juice Box, Qahwah House, BC Adhesives, Specialty Medical Center, Hanley International Academy, and Unique Coney Island. What are you guys looking forward to the most in week 14? Sonny, what are you looking forward to the most?
Honestly, I just want to win my fantasy. That's number 1. Number 2, just get some rest for next week. And with regards to fantasy, I want to see George Kittle do well on my team. I want to see the Lions win. I want to see a lot of things, man. I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
But with regards to fantasy, yeah, there's some players I would like to see perform. One of them is my running backs. I have Pollard, who's been kind of disappointing in the last few weeks. So I want to see him do a little well as well.
For sure. For me, it's the Lions. I want to see them win. Going to Chicago. I hate losing to Chicago. They're the worst fan base in the world.
We were supposed to go.
NFL. Uncle Eddie was there. Uncle Eddie is there. So, yeah, honestly, I hope that we just beat the Bears and we don't even keep it close, hopefully. But Moe Malahi.
I want to see the Seahawks bounce back against the 49ers, man. Also, I like the Bills. The Bills going into Arrowhead.
It should be a great game.
Should be a great game.
Is that a 4 o'clock game, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's a 4 o'clock game. And of course, the Cowboys and Eagles. So
yeah.
Those 3 games, I want to see how...
he hates the Cowboys.
I hate the Cowboys.
You know, if Fantas is a big Cowboys fan, just to let you know, he's going to be coming.
If Fantas breaks down, he needs a toe. I'm going to tell him. I'm going to give him a towing company in Texas.
Tony, who you got? I mean, what are you looking forward to the most?
Lions, man, another win. Let's get this division locked in, and then the championship game on Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah. Moti?
I'm looking for a win in the Champions League. You know, it's coming down to that. And a Lions win.
Hope you guys enjoy this episode. Enjoy some football. Have a good Sunday. It's getting late into the year. Good luck in your fantasy teams. Hopefully you survive and get into the playoffs. Be safe. Be good. We'll see you all next week Sunday. Take it easy.
Take care.